What's happening? What's going on, good people? Y'all give me a little second. She was making all type of ungodly amount of noises, but it's all good, son. We gotta let you live. We gonna let you live. What's going on, everybody? I got all my platforms up. This is amazing how I'm doing this. Okay, what's happening, good people? Y'all know what it is. This is another episode of the Real Talk Live, episode dated 222. We did it again. Listen, I'm live on all the platforms. You can either stay where you're at, but if you want to join me in the studio, I can have your comments coming across the screen. What up, DS, my brother from another mother? I see he's in the YouTube studio checking me out. Y'all can definitely go on YouTube. That way, if you want to engage, put your comments up. I can literally broadcast them on the screen. Okay. Again, my platform on YouTube is one man one more landscaping.com. I mean, one man one more landscaping is the handle. You will see that I am live on there right now. Okay, because we're going to go ahead and kick the show off. This is another episode of the Real Talk Live, something that I have been doing for the last, I can't even remember. I think I might have 30 or 40 episodes. I don't know how many I have, but I've been doing it for a little while, okay? And this is a show where I actually get to get outside of the profession that I'm in, which is landscaping, lawn maintenance is what I do for a living. That's the career that I have chosen that pays my bills. But on this show, I get to touch bases on a lot of other categories that's happening, but if it's your passion, you're gonna dibble and dabble in a little bit of everything. So thank y'all for joining. So let me go ahead and take my pen off. And for those who don't know who I am John Crawley, one man, one more landscaping. I am that guy self-made out of Nashville, Tennessee. Definitely putting on for the city down here, for real, for real. This is the city that where I was born. This is also the city where my business was born. So maybe one day I'll move out of here, but I ain't going no damn where until I get this business off the ground where it's functioning without me being there. But until then, keeping my head down and run my damn race. And we're going to talk about that a little bit later on in the episode and what that really looks like just to run your race. Not nobody else's race, your fucking race. How about that? So we went on and got the introduction right now. You know what it is, man. It's the episode of 222 of the Real Talk Live. So let me go down to a couple of these comments. I see them coming up. Hey, what up, man? Said what up, man? You ain't said nothing. Appreciate that, man. I think the other people that came on over to YouTube Stripe Leader. I seen you in there on IG. Ebony Turner, what up, home girl? See some couple of people. And I seen Mama C there too. What up, Mama? And let me see who in here. I don't recognize too many people on YouTube. I mean, TikTok. Y'all forgive me. Y'all forgive me because I barely give y'all any time, but I do appreciate the love. But I do make sure my videos are still getting uploaded on TikTok. It's just it'd be rather challenging for me to juggle 5 apps. You know what I'm saying, at the high level that I'm doing. Let me go through here and go through a couple of the comments on YouTube. And God's hands, appreciate y'all always showing love and tapping in, bro. And also appreciate you for, coming up to the expo and definitely showing me love, man. Respect and love to you. Mario, how much for the sponsorship? Man, I'm gonna get with you in due time on that, brother. We're gonna get with you in due time. Appreciate you tapping in the viewing too, brother. For real. And what up, DH, my other brother from another mother. Stripe Leader done came through on YouTube. Appreciate you, family, and all your support and everything, bro. The conversations and everything, bro. Help me be the person that I am right now and drive my business. I don't take none of them conversations that I had with my guys for granted, for real. Cobb, what up, Cobb? Family. See who else is there. Most High Spirit, my boy. Appreciate that, man. Let me see here. John, 20K Mario. Hey, Mario the man, shit. Mario caked up, man. He going through the roof in Arkansas. I believe that's where he from, where he hails from. So we'll go ahead and get back to my banners. Like I said, if you're on YouTube, you're able to see my banners that's going across the bottom of the screen. And I also have an announcement to make because this is getting rather challenging for me to juggle all the different phones, tablets. I got 4 of them going at one time. I'm gonna give it a 2 week window to transition everyone over to YouTube for these Real Talk Lives, okay? Next week will be my last viewing while I'm looking at 4 different screens and trying to juggle some things, okay? So everybody who rocking with me, you're gonna have to transition over to YouTube if you want to enjoy the show, okay? Because we're gonna have a marvelous time tonight. I'm telling you, we're gonna have some damn fun. If we don't do nothing else, we're gonna get some laughs in and we're gonna have some fun because I got plenty of these cards that I have to get through before the night's over with. And we also trying to keep this thing under hours time. So waiting on what's the name to catch up. For those who don't know who I am, who don't want to fool, my handles is up on YouTube. Handles is John Crawley on Facebook. Appreciate the love. Facebook got me. Hold on, let me see if I can adjust that real quick. Let me edit that because I thought I fixed that. Hang on. Okay, cool. Off. Okay, now it's ready to go. Okay, appreciate the love on Facebook. Where you at? You right here. Thank you for the love. Y'all got me at like 31,000 followers right now, and it's hats off to you. Major love. Thank you for the support. This shit is not going over my head. Thank y'all from the bottom of my heart for real, because y'all could be supporting anybody else, but you took a chance on Crawler Kid, man, and I'm not going to let you down. I ain't never let up off the gas, and it's getting ready to transition to season 3 for me in my life. So thank you again. And my other platforms, IG, I appreciate y'all. We came a long way on IG, man. Y'all got me up to 49,000 followers, man. Thank you for the individuals who's not even in lawn care, that I made it really attractive, that this industry it's really happening. You know what I'm saying? This is an industry to where you can get in, you can change your life. Thank you. I appreciate you. For real. IG showing me mad love. On the other side, I appreciate your TikTok. Got me like at 14, I think 14.8. Thank you. On this nice run I've been on. I ain't never let y'all down. I always coming with it every morning. And like I said, I'm getting ready to transition to season 3 of my life. And y'all finna see me make some real drastic changes to what I've been waiting on. Like I've been waiting on a moment that happened early this month to transpire so I can truly hit my glow up in life. That a lot of people don't know what I was battling behind the scenes. They don't know. But you go find out along my story. Everybody know what it is, where I was kind of moving a certain way because I had to close doors to get ready to open other ones, okay? So I appreciate y'all YouTube. Y'all know what it is. One man, one more landscaping, and that's what it is on TikTok. So we got my social media handles out the way. Thank y'all again for showing love. It don't go over my head because y'all could be vibing out looking at somebody else, but y'all right here with me right now, man. And it's like for real. Hats off to y'all for real. I can't even make it up. Can't even say it enough. So let me see here. Let me see, it goes to coming 20K, I buy a house. Yeah, you probably can. Let me see what up. Okay, now, let me go ahead and get back to my banners. Carl, appreciate you, man. Everybody else in there. Get back to my banners. I done got that out the way. Now, everybody knows something else that I have been doing whenever it pops up. I got the L&L podcast that comes on Wednesday, 8:30, YouTube Central Time. Wednesday, 8:30, YouTube Central Time. It's the end of the month. It's the latest show. You know, I have my females on there at the end of the month, so I have a couple special guests that's gonna come on this coming up Wednesday. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have some conversations. We're gonna have some difficult conversations. We're gonna have some real life conversations of what individuals go through in this industry. And you're gonna be able to hear from females' perspective. And I'm so looking forward to having these guests on. I just have to confirm with them before I announce who it's gonna be. I need confirmation, so I might have to improvise, adapt, and overcome and feel the slot with somebody else, because y'all know how it go, how life is. That's just how it goes, man. Things don't work out how you want it to, but it says a lot about you if you're able to improvise, adapt, and overcome and keep the shit rolling, okay? So again, I got the L&L podcast is coming out Wednesday, 8:30. It will be episode 8. Can you believe these months are going by that quick? And also, I'm also on Spotify, Apple podcasts. I'm also on there. I'm trying to edit this, and I got it going at the bottom to where my title on there, because somebody already had L&L podcast, so I had to compliment it like I always do and put the one M in front of it. So, and everybody knows that it stands for lawn and landscaping. You know what I'm saying? LNL, one man, one more. LNL podcast. You can go stream it in your phone, I mean in your ears, listen to the show. Like I said, appreciate the support. The show is gonna only get better. I'm only gonna get better with the podcast, with the things that I'm doing, because I will never fall off from being consistent. I'm gonna do this shit until I die. That's my level of determination. I'm gonna treat everything that I do. That's why I tell people to be mindful on what you sign up for. Because if you go at it with a mentality that you go do it until you die, and you give it your all, I know what it's doing in my business and how it transformed me. I'm taking the same approach to everything I do in life. That's why I be mindful on what the hell I sign up for, especially right now. Because a lot of people just won't be that consistent with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing the shift is happening right now. I'm gonna leave it to myself, I'm gonna let them live. But I've been seeing people trying to hit that consistent button. We'll see if they can keep that same energy up when the season comes. Let me get a laugh. Let me swing his comment real quick. Hang on. I'm gonna let him live. I'm gonna let him live. Hang on. I got that card out the way. Hang on. We're gonna keep the show rolling, man. We got some special things that I definitely need to get to. And we're gonna go ahead and get the next thing out the way as soon as this catch up. All right, anybody that want to support what I have going on, I got a lot of big shit that's happening coming up this year. If you want to support, y'all do know you can go to www.onemanOneMoreLandscaping. Go ahead and get you one of these nice top of the morning mugs. These are the special cups that I take a swig out of every morning. And then I go off the dome and let everybody know what it is off the top of my head. I don't never script it. It's something inside of me, and it's something that's looking down upon me to just give me what I need to say for y'all to hear every morning. Like I said, I'm gonna do it until I die. So hopefully I got thousands more of those top of the mornings to come up. So, or you can hit me out to get one of my favorite color hats, black and red. Everybody knows it's my favorite colors right there. You support, all the proceeds are going right back to what I do to help out the lawn care and landscaping community, and help out the movement, what I have going on behind the scenes that a lot of people don't know. The ones who in, you in. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of people that's under evaluation before they can get in, because I have learned who you allow access to you, because everybody doesn't mean good, don't mean everybody's not for your well-being. A lot of people in this world have ulterior motives on what they want to do. So you just have to be mindful of that. But for you to meet new people, you have to leave yourself open to meet new people. You can't shut down because you had some interesting experiences that you had to endure to make you a stronger person. You can't shut down. You see what I'm saying? Because there's other people out here in this world that you might want to meet. But if you let those bad experiences shut you down, you will close off an opportunity of a lifetime because you've been scarred. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's levels to this stuff. It's a lot of mental levels that you have to go through. And I showed y'all those mental battles that I've been facing, man. And it's been it's been a movie the last 2 years. But I'm gonna talk about that coming up soon. But I'm gonna go ahead and slide through a couple of these banners real quick. I want to come out there from California, cut with your real talk, bro. Man, just let me know, man. Like, if you in the city and you see me do my top of the morning or something like that, bro, just slide in the comments, say, bro, I'm in your city, I'm trying to work with you. Man, I'll give you the permission to pull up, man, because I'm really like it, man. I'm willing to let anybody come see the magic with their own eyes, for real. Stripe Leader, you already know what it is. Most High Real Talk. Appreciate y'all the love on YouTube. Slide them, look at my comments. Jeremy Ford, I need a hat. Hey, man, I got you, bro. www.onemanOneMoreLandscaping.com, bro. I swear, we go get it. I got a team that's gonna get it to you for real. Craig Robinson, I appreciate that, man. And man, cool. My sister in the room, Janine, what up, sis? The Valley Lawn Shark. Oh, man, what up, Carlos Perry? Appreciate you tapping in. I'm so proud of you. Oh, we finna get into this social media stuff because y'all know on this show I like to give y'all stories from the past, and I'm gonna talk about an experience, some experience that I have had over my run with this social media, the things that I had to identify with certain individuals, you know what I'm saying? But we're gonna let them live though. My whole thing is let these people live and take the high road, because it's hard for you to do that instead of addressing things. It's hard to let things go and run your race instead of addressing it like everybody else do. It ain't worth it. Kill them with success. That's the name of the game. Spotlight of the week. We're gonna go ahead and go to that. Let me get to my banners real quick. Hang on. And spotlight of the week, let me get the thing up. Come on up. Have some technical difficulty. There we go. It popped up. Let me click it out. Let me let everybody know what the show is. Spotlight of the week. I'm giving a spotlight. This is a universal spotlight right here. And I'm giving a humongous shout out to the individuals that has thick skin. Special shout out to y'all. That y'all don't let individuals rub you wrong because you know you on your journey. You know how hard it is to develop thick skin and not address everything that comes down your way that don't come down the pike how you want it. How it is to turn the other way when they talking down upon you, when they trying to clown you, when they coming for you. But you gotta have some thick skin to know what's before you, and your journey that you got in your mind is for you and not nobody else. People are always trying to clown somebody and make fun of them, not knowing they struggling what it took for them to get there. But yet it's so many people to try to look down on you because you might be going through it right now. I promise you this, man. Keep your head down and develop that tough skin. You go win in the end. It ain't gonna happen overnight. It won't. But what you go get out of addressing shit? You know what I'm saying? You go sit and dwell on it. And even I find myself doing the same shit, and I'm taking a dose of my own medicine because this is what I'm constantly work on, self-elevation. It ain't even no need of addressing it. Just keep killing them with success. You know where you're going. You know your vision. You know what you had to overcome in your past to get to where you at right now. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people, I promise you the stuff that I had to overcome would have tore your ass down when you did everything in your power to be a strong person and provide, and you see the individuals that you provide for turn on you, or lies get so many awful lies get said about you, and you not that person, and you really can't defend yourself because you have to take the high road. You know how hard that shit is? Just thinking about the past and what I overcame led me to why y'all see me before y'all right now. To what comments and how people come and try to slick you and all this goofy shit, not knowing your past and where you came from. You know what I mean? And it's like, damn, they don't even know me and they coming for me. Shout out to the individuals that has the tough skin. For real. It ain't easy, but it's hard. It's the hard road to develop the tough skin. It's so much easier to go after people who come for you. I feel like that's a weaker way to do it because you're always trying to defend yourself. Why are you defending yourself for shit that ain't true about you? You see what I'm saying? Hey man, I'm figuring it out. Only thing I can do is throw that out there. And again, shout out to the individual who developing that tough skin, who letting shit go. You know what I'm saying? Because you go have the last laughs, especially when you got motion out here, especially when you doing things so unorthodox that nobody seen it coming. You will have the last laugh, and that's it on that note card. Let me take a swig of this coffee again. Y'all stay with me, man. We gonna get to cooking on this show tonight. Let me get on here. Let me slide through a couple comments real quick, man. Try to give people they shine. My sister in the room. What up, man? You need tough skin in this business. Entrepreneurship is not for the weak. It's not, Mario. You is right, but things happen and people go through some stuff. But they can overcome anything in their life as long as they don't make themselves the center of the damn universe. Like they the only ones that's going through it or have went through it. Because it's people that came before you and they overcame it, and it's people that's gonna come after you that's gonna have to overcome it. You might be that individual that helped them overcome so much shit. But if you looking at it like you the center of the universe, man, you really just slowing down your own growth for real. And I had to learn this because I mean I'm going through some stuff, but I also look at what I have created along the way. Me going through it actually built me up to the person that I am right now. All the awful experiences that I felt like it was so bad turned me into this person I am right now. If I didn't go through it, I wouldn't be before y'all right now. How about that? And I just embrace it right now, and I'm never ashamed of my past. I let other people do that until they become wise and know that your past is your strength. So we'll get back to the show, man. I don't want to get to going off topic because we'll keep it going. Let me see here. Okay, let me see where I'm at on here. Okay. Okay, I did the spotlight of the week. Okay, I got another sponsorship. Oh, yeah, here go the card right here. Okay, let me go ahead and give a sponsor. I'm going to give a shout out to my first sponsor that ever took a chance on me, Red Dog Supplies. Lauren, thank you. You know we locked in. Thank you. I'm going to get you what you need in due time. You're trying to make sure I'm good. I'm going to get that. I just been busy. But if anybody need anything for your for my list for my lawn care landscapers, if you ever need anything like string, um blades. They're known for their blades. If you ever need anything, go to www.reddogsupplies.com. Hold on, where's it at? Oh man, I done lost it. There we go. Hold on. Technical difficulties. Hang on there to catch up. I don't know what it is, but if you need anything, go to www.reddogsupplies.com and check out slide in code 1M1M and receive your discount at the end. Thank you again for taking a chance on me. You know we locked in. You know it's mutual respect on both ends. That's the only way I'm getting in with some of these companies out here. It's got to be a mutual respect, man. The door has to swing both ways. I can't be one-sided, and I'm not conforming. I will rip you, but it's got to be mutual. It's got to be love on both ends, or I'm not doing it. That's from me to y'all. So I'm not gonna waste your time, so don't waste mine. But if you get in with me, I got you, cause I rep the people who fuck with me. And I got another thing coming up soon, but I'm behind the background tweaking it. And then once he's in with me right now because he's helping me. In the moment he tweaks it to where I need it to be, it's gonna be another thing that I'm gonna throw out there that they helping Crawley Kid get to the level because they taking the chance on me. You know what I'm saying? I didn't conform, bro. I did it my way, and I'm gonna get there my way. Cause I'm not a fucked up individual how they trying to play me out here. But thank y'all for those individuals. I know who you is. I know who you are. But I'm gonna let you live. But I'm gonna talk about something from my past. But I'm gonna let y'all live though. Cause y'all didn't see me going through evolution. Y'all didn't see me evolving. You put me in the box how society do. Look at me now though. I'm pretty dapper dog. Put it on, man. But let's go on and get back to the show. I gotta have a little fun up here. Okay, now this is a special moment for me, man. I gotta put this down. I don't never take this stuff for granted, man. Somebody seen that I do my top of the morning every morning, and I think I know what it is, but they chose to send me something. You know what I'm saying? I don't never take this shit for granted because people can do other things for somebody else. You know what I'm saying? But they like what I'm doing, they support what I'm doing, and I appreciate supporters from afar. So I'm gonna pop this open right now. Oh, I smell it. Damn. Oh, whoo, that's that goodness in there. Oh, hold on. I got this lotion on my hands. Can't be ashy, man, on here. Oh, get back, Ace. This ain't for you. Okay, this some of this Humphrey Street coffee. I appreciate that. Love from CC Shannon, Harvest Hands. Thank you. I appreciate that. Harvest Hands for this good ground coffee. Ace, this ain't for you, bub. I promise you don't want none of this coffee, man. It's gonna make you sick. It's just coffee. It's just coffee. I promise you. You can't do no with it, son. Okay, get down before you knock down one of the phones. Get down. Okay, I'm a huge coffee drinker. Everybody know I grind my own beans up. You see what I'm saying? That's them beans. Hey, Humphrey Street Coffee. Thank you. Thank you. I don't take this stuff for granted, man. We gonna brew a fresh cup of this in the morning. Yeah, I can't wait to taste some of this. It's Worker Sakura Light Roast, chocolate covered cranberry and wild rose tasting notes. Ooh, we Ethiopia original. Hey, thank you. Major love. Major love, I appreciate you. Thank you for taking the time out to send me there because you know I'm a huge coffee drinker. Thank you. And anybody send me something, I'm gonna put you on the platter. You ain't gotta pay me for it, nothing like it until later on. But right now, if somebody do something out the genuine of their heart, bro, I'm good down here. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing my own thing. That will come in due time. You see what I'm saying? But big shout out to that company for sending me that coffee. Big shout out to Tamara's Coffee online, Donna from Friday after from the Friday after next. Thank you for sending me that coffee. I appreciate that. Thank you for following me and supporting what I got going on. Thank everybody else for supporting what I got going on. Means the world to me, man. I don't never take that shit for granted. Yeah, DS, you know what it is, fam. He said, my bad, my mic fucked up. Okay. What you say, Stripe Lee, they can't play your hot dog, man. They never could, bro. I don't know why they even tried. They never could, bro, for real. Big stripe out here. Let me throw that out there. Humongous stripe out here. Yeah, they never can play my hot dog. But we got the package out the way. See what I'm saying? The show is going really good right now. Cause I'm ripping through these cars left and right, and that gives me chance to hold on, I'm missing some cars. I think I done slung one of them out too fast. I did. One of them got attached to it. Okay, because before I went to that, let me go to my banners, because I supposed to get into something. Okay, I got through my support. Okay. Package in the mail, I got through that. Okay, now, let me go to this right here. Oh, this go time right now, stored from my past. My social media journey. Let me bring y'all up to speed on this. I did a big speech on this down at Equip Expo last year for the individuals that was at my booth, but I never did it on live. Okay, let me take a swig of this coffee and I'm gonna give y'all the rundown on how I started on here. Let me bring y'all up to speed because a lot of y'all just getting on it. A lot of y'all just seeing like what I've been doing here of late, how I have evolved online. Let me tell you about my beginning stage and what I did. Bring y'all up to speed. When I first started online social media, I think it was like back in 2015, 2016. I wasn't comfortable with being on the camera. I wasn't comfortable with myself just knowing who I was as a person. I wasn't comfortable yet. You know what I'm saying? I was wearing masks like everybody else was doing. Like I see a lot of people doing out here. I was wearing a mask. I had multiple lifestyles, so I really had to wear a mask. But 2024, we're going to fast forward it to 2024. When I came in that year and I did some amazing shit to where literally I paid so much money towards something that I didn't get the benefit from. Paid a lot of money towards something and I finally reaped the rewards of it because I paid, I kept paying. You know what I'm saying? And once I saw that achievement and I knew that it happened because of my business, the logos that you see behind me, I told myself and I promised myself, you get online. I used to watch Gilly, Wallow, a lot of other motivators that I used to follow. And the only thing I remember these motherfuckers saying, like, be yourself, fuck everybody else's opinion. Everybody ain't gonna be for you. You gonna get more love from people out of town. I heard all of them say what they said, bro. Check this out. I promised myself and I practiced. Nobody knows that I practiced in front of a mirror getting comfortable with myself for almost a year. Talking, speaking, how can I articulate myself? How can I just describe some of my work? How can I get comfortable with me to where I'm be able to get on front of this camera and just talk? How? I practiced. I practiced, man, for almost a year before I got on here. But when I did, I told myself, dude, when you do this, you not gonna lie to the people about nothing. You go give them you right now how you are in this moment. And I did it. The individuals that was on me back in 2024, y'all saw that shit, man. Y'all saw the lifestyle that I was living, but I was putting in that work. You hear me? I was honed in on my skills. I let everybody see me full-fledged how I was in the morning, the type of quality of work I did all day, and I let y'all see me in the afternoon when I was smoking and drinking every night. Hype on my lives. Hype that I went out and tackled another day. Hype put on. I started attracting so many people fast because they couldn't believe what they were seeing right now. They couldn't believe that shit, man. Like, who the hell is this nigga right here online? That's like, he cold at what he do, but his after lifestyle is like, wow. But I didn't lie though. I never lied. It's what I did to kind of handle the stress that I was going through, to try to handle as much as I had on my plate. Let me explain some of y'all why I had to do it the way that I had to do it. Put yourself in a situation like I was in, to where like really, truly, you really couldn't grow your business the way you wanted to grow it because you didn't close a doorway that you've been hanging on to for a while. Let me see a lot of y'all go through a rigorous ass divorce and you concerned that the opposite side is gonna get the benefit of some shit she didn't help y'all do. Let me see y'all go through that shit and see if you go play chess or checkers like Crowley did. Let me see this. Everybody doing all this talking. Let me see if you can maneuver like it and have your children turn on you. Let me see if you can maneuver like it, bro, and keep it a $150. Can you do that? But you still held it down. Held down shit financially when shit just wasn't going right. And you did it on the strength because you couldn't grow your shit how you wanted to. Could you stomach it? Could y'all do it? Hell nah. I know you couldn't, bro. You got turned into something. Let's get back on the story, man. So during that time, I went up so fast. I did. I did. I had fun doing it too. Cause it was that true wow factor. And when I first got online, then I started showing everybody the stripes. Then I was able to acquire yards to where like they show yards to where you can see them from away. You can see them from across the street. And I used to play with them. Ain't a lot of people striping no hillsides like me, but guess what people say? Guess what they say? Oh man, they won't have time to stripe like it. Oh man, you taking so much time to do this, do that. Oh, I could cut 2 or 3 more yards by the way you just striping one. Man, they wasn't doing nothing but hating because they ain't never had no clip that looked that damn good in they fucking life. Never. I've been watching and I ain't seen it. Never. And I see a lot of editing on here too. I ain't edited nothing. Nothing. I've never edited a clip on my whole run on social media because I promised myself I was going to be me. Why would you edit yourself and your genuine self? Why would you do such a thing? Yet I'm going through it. I'm going through it on the back end, but I'm putting on for the community, showing, teaching, giving out free game, my whole run for free. I wasn't charging nobody. I didn't do it like it. I gave all this shit out for free, showing y'all what genuine look like. My whole first run. All this on social media. Just 2024. I'm still in the same year as 2024. Birthday time, I'm down in Atlanta in the strip club. Y'all seen the footage. If you ain't seen it, it's still up on my social media. Still up there, because I'm not ashamed of it. I had to go through it to evolve. It's still on there. All my ups and downs. Lost my father in 2024. Rough time for me. You know what I'm saying? Had things going on equipment wise. It was rough for me. I still held it down. Still got these jobs done. Still took care of my responsibility. Still paid my bills on time. I didn't miss a beat. Still made payroll on time. And you looking at somebody ain't did no loans. No loans. No loans. None. This ain't no PPP. No, I didn't get one of those. No loans. None of that. Blood, sweat, and tears because I got that dog in me and I didn't need it. You know what I'm saying? So fast forward, then I went down to the expo. After all that happened, I went to the expo and got a chance to vibe out with the people. Got a chance to meet Stripe City. Not Stripe City I mean Stripe Leader, my brother Will do. I got a chance to meet Will. I got a chance to meet, I think I met Willie down there, my first run. I got to go down this pitch. I met Action Jackson. I met Mac for the first time down there. Even though me and him had a different run in on how I got in with him because I was getting ready to tie his ass up online if he didn't call me back. And Mac will tell y'all the story. This is no cap or nothing. Ask Mac about that. He'll tell you. You know what I'm saying? That's back when I was sitting and I seen a podcast and I reached out to him. And if he didn't call me back, I was go tie his ass up online and he'll tell you I can't even make it up. I went down there and I made a splash my first run. I think I was up to like 10,000 followers before they put me in the shadow ban, and I know why they did it. Listen, ain't nothing against the apps, nothing. Forgive me for using that word. I'm trying, just let me live, please. Just let me live. But I understand why they did me because I had an extravagant lifestyle that I was, showing online, but that's what I was doing. I didn't lie. Then I made a splash down and I held an event that I put up at Bread Food. Let's keep it all the way $150. I put up that money for that event. And I made a hell of a splash down there. Showed love to the community. You know what I'm saying? Then left there. Came back to the city. It come 2025 touchdown. I done built some relationships down in the city. I done built some Yeah, just like that Stripe Leader. He did have 24 hours to respond. Ask Mac about it. He'll tell you, bro. I ain't no cap. It's back when I came in the game kind of look. I was out there a little bit and I get it. I had to get all that out my chest that way. And I'm glad I did it because I gave everybody my worst first. I showed y'all my worst first was before I started evolving. 2025 came in. You know what I'm saying? Some things happened. Like, I had to reshape my business to where like I had so many bi-weekly clients. I think I maxed out at 172 accounts with one truck on the road. 172 accounts with one truck trying to stay below radar until I got this chapter behind. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to find a way to maneuver, run it up, but find a way to maneuver. I gotta leave it alone at that. So, and then Matt came down to Nashville, vibed out with me. He did a shop tour with me. And everybody seen how I was maneuvering, how I maximized my equipment that I had. And I told everybody then, like, don't be in such a hurry to go out and get shit when you can maximize and keep them profits with you. I showed people where I was at. I didn't have the big shops like everybody else had, but I had motion like I had the big shops, and you don't need all of that shit. My overhead was nothing. And I was able to maximize. But I transitioned from that point from 172 accounts because I wanted to go predominantly weekly only. Because I knew if I slimmed down enough and I cut a certain threshold, I will make the same amount of money than handling 172 accounts. And I did that shit. Dropped down to like 60 some accounts. Can't make it up. Shit really happened last year. The season came in, I was damn near making the same amount of money. You know what I'm saying? That I made the previous year. Except I was more at peace. I was able to do more landscaping. More bigger jobs I was able to take them on because I freed myself up from cutting all these fucking bi-weekly yards. The grass was so high and tall. And I'm a perfectionist, so I had to go over it 2-3 times but wasn't getting paid to go over it 2 or 3 times like that. I had to learn, like, damn, no, I'm losing time, everything. So now I'm cutting weekly yards to where I'm flying through them. We racing through them. If you want to still do bi-weekly with me, you go pay that bi-weekly fee. Start tightening down, having customers do contracts and things of that nature. Thank goodness for my sister and my family. My mom helping me just build it. Thank goodness for my family. They just helped me. They didn't want anything from me other than John. Just keep going and be successful. Then along the journey from the expo, I had an awful experience down there because they played me hot dog like I wasn't nobody. You know what I'm saying? I went up to a lot of these booths down there and they treated me like I wasn't nobody. And I told myself, man, don't say nothing about your experience until you be about it. Don't say nothing. Just be about it. I decided to have my own exhibit last year. We didn't hear nothing back. We didn't hear nothing back from them at first until we had to follow up several more times. And then finally, I think his name Brian finally reached back out, a representative of the expo. He said I can have a booth. So I did everything that I needed to do to achieve what I achieved. So I acquired my booth 42002. Now is it booth 420? Yeah, that's it, booth 42002. I think that's it. Forgive me, because the new booth this year is different. So, or exhibit as they like to call it. So along that building that up, I had to establish something else behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? That I always like to do, like the L&L ball. That's when that came about. But last year, so many obstacles that I had to overcome last year. You know what I'm saying? Especially with this online thing, and that's why you got to be mindful, especially when you have motion going on. You got to be mindful on who you let in, because everybody does not have good intentions. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to leave that situation in the past. The ones you know, you know, you know. But check this out. I was stuck at 11,000 followers back then, maybe eight or nine on Facebook, because I was still in this black hole. I knew I was reaching people and I was helping so many people. I knew I was. Then here comes stripe season. The thing that everybody complain about, you losing money and all of this shit. They seen me big stripe some of these nice yards again, zigzag king. Nobody striping no hillsides that I have seen. I'm one of the few that know how to do it and hold that more on the hill like a billy goat. I went viral again and went up to 48,000, 49,000 on Instagram, to where they kind of they caught me again because of my lifestyle. And sometimes I might lose my composure, but just because it be real life. So I kind of got put in another situation where, like, it happens to the best of us. But along that journey on this social media run, like, damn, okay, I had to cut off people, had to reset up my whole expo visit, because I had to cut somebody off that did some diabolical stuff, and can't believe, because it's the first time ever in my life that somebody has did something like it to me, and we not go gripe on that. That's in the past. I don't even want y'all to try to figure out, because we don't want to get that nigga no shine ever in my life, ever. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to let that stay in the past. So, but I was able to maneuver, improvise, adapt, and overcome. We was able to have one of the most successful exhibits at the expo last year. I was able to get through all my obstacles that I had to overcome last year. You know what I'm saying? To have the ball, have my exhibit, uh, get a ranking from the Expo of Online Presence of number 14. Number 14 out of 924 exhibits, high on my first run, by being solid and genuine and looking out for the people, not just looking out for me. See what I'm saying? Put up a lot of money just to get back, and I didn't charge nobody nothing other than for my merch. That's it. Everybody came and they had a good time, a damn good time. They kicked it. They had somewhere they can go where they felt like they was welcome. That's when I spoke on the experience at the expo the year before. You know what I'm saying? Because I instead of talking about it, I was about it. See what I'm saying? I showed people what genuine is and how you look out for everybody, just not because of the color of your skin. You know what I'm saying? I showed it. I didn't do all this talking. I didn't try to treat people a certain way, even though I was getting treated like it. Even though people had stereotypes on me and everything. And I watched people that I thought was in with me. Didn't even support me, really. Maybe it was some other agendas down there. Hell, I don't know. I don't give a fuck because I'm just gonna keep on going down my path. I had to change up a lot of things that I was doing. I had no choice because my hands was tied to where I had to. But now look at me now. We fast forward now. 2026 is here. I'm still on my run with social media. This is just going into year. This is going into season 3. This is just 2 years of all of this stuff that transpired. All these real ass relationships that I have with people online. This ain't no fake shit. Real relationships with people that can call me. We vibe out. We have fun. We uplift each other. It ain't none of this trying to tap people down. It ain't none of this trying this old showboating bullshit that people try. Man, bro, it ain't none of that. It's all uplifting because you don't know what the next person had to overcome just to get to where they at right now. You don't know. But it's always somebody that will look at their situation and they always want to point that finger like, oh, look what I got, look what I got. And then they not knowing they offending so many people because they won't take the time out to find out where the next person came from. That takes an exceptional being to do it like it. To put yourself to the side to find out why are you in this situation and you ain't really growing. Because if you do that and find out the real, you will be like, damn, bro, I didn't know. Of course you didn't know because you don't give a fuck to know. You see what I'm saying? Be real mindful of individuals like that. For real. I never forget on how hard it was and what I had to do to overcome what I had to overcome. You know what I'm saying? With my divorce, then you fast forward now, I just got out of it February the 5th. I'm a free man right now. Single than a motherfucker. See what I'm saying? Now I can literally go and achieve everything that I've been studying to do. I can do it right now. Now I can finally separate myself. And I'm cold and I did it with no loan. So anybody that if I wanted to go get a loan, they already know I know how to manage money. Okay? They gonna give me anything I want because I already can show them I can manage money. Now I'm free. Now I can grow my business like how I want to. See what I'm saying? But did y'all know that by these motherfuckers talking all that shit? Of course not, man. They don't care about me. They just looking, but I'm better than them. The ones doing all this talking, put any clip up that you have ever done in your life, and I'll put my half one up, and we'll see. And I don't never pop my shit like it, bro. But I'm telling you, you can't deny somebody that don't edit no clips. You can't deny somebody that they don't recycle their clips. They don't go in the boneyard and pull some shit up they put, man. I don't do any of that. Never have. It ain't no need. Why? I let people live out here. And it takes taking that high road to just let them live, bro. When I can get on there and pop my shit anytime I want to, because I got the proof to back it up on my profile. Do y'all see me do that? Huh? Do y'all ever, and anybody see me do it other than show love and try to help out the person so they can just come up and just ask for to do the same in return for me? But did they do that? Hell nah, man. What they say, get away from Crawley. He gonna be your downfall. What they say? Ah, man, ain't nobody trying to do that and that. But check this out. I'm going to say this, and then I'm going to proceed on to the last, because it ain't going to take me too much time to get to these last calls. I'm going to say this. Man, I almost lost train. I'm going to say this. The individuals that's doing a lot of talking in regards to me have never put on how I have put on and spent your own money the way that I have spent it. Most of these guys are selfish as hell and they put themselves first. And a lot of people, y'all know. Did I do that? I didn't. I didn't. I didn't do that shit. I put on for the people. I did it for y'all. I did it for if I was if I wanted to reach somebody online, how could I reach the younger version of me? I turned it to that person. I knew that a younger version of me would look at me. I win. Cause I can reach people that's similar to me. I fucking win. I wasn't for everybody. I reached the ones I was supposed to reach. And I did it my own way. And I'm still doing it my own way, regardless on all the criticism, everything I received. That's when I say I needed the criticism. I needed all of that shit to happen. I needed everybody to keep talking like he this, he that. Thank y'all from the bottom of my heart for doing it to me. Because where was y'all at when I was down and out and I needed that help to get over that hump? Where the fuck was y'all at? You wouldn't know where to be found until Crawler Kid went ape shit online for these last 2 years. Where was y'all at? How can I take it seriously? You see what I'm saying? But along my journey, I met some genuine ass people. Genuine. I'm going to take them with me. Because I'm never going to stop and I'm learning. And it's constant education. Now I can finally execute some of the things in life that I've been studying. I can finally do it because I'm free. Y'all didn't know I was dealing with all that, but I was. And I can talk about my story, my life. Ain't no lie, ain't no cap in my rap. I ain't got no time to do it because I don't want to wake up a month later and say, oh man, you said this, you said that. You ain't finna see me try to duck and dodge some shit. I ain't never did it. Never have, never will. I can be my same self like I am on this camera. I can walk into any fucking room and be the same person. As long as you lead with respect first, you can be yourself. See what I'm saying? That's all I got for you on that. Thank y'all. And I just to bring y'all up to speed on my whole run with social media on how I did it and why I did it. I ain't doing this to try to put on or say I'm this and I'm that and all this fucking woofing. Why? Why? What point is it? What are you trying to prove? Why? Let y'all entertain this shit. I ain't got time for it. And that's it on that one, man. I'm sorry to go off on that, but I just had to let y'all know some real shit about me as a person and who I am and what I'm trying to become. That's it. I'm trying to continue to grow. Am I gonna make a mistake tomorrow and say something? I don't know. I might. A month from now, would I kind of regress and take a step back? I might. You go learn. Everybody ain't perfect. But make a mistake online where they'll try to hang you on. But the same people who try to judge you, they got these masks on their face. I'ma let them live. I swear, hey, son, I'ma let them live, bro. I promise. I promise. I ain't gonna get on y'all ass. I promise I'm not. I'm gonna let y'all live. You know what I'm saying? They got these masks on. They try to put on like they this, they that. Come on, man. Come on, bro. Don't do that to me. And I done made this much splash in just 2 years. You want to get the? I'm gonna let them live. I ain't gonna get to doing no comparison, man. Who that's for people that everybody know what it is. But let's go ahead and get to some news real quick. It ain't gonna take me that long to get to this. Get to my banners. Everybody in the comments, thank you, Mario. I see you been lighting it up. In God's hands, everybody. I know y'all tripping behind the scenes because I word things in such a way to my guys. Y'all know what it is, man. It just, man, I just refuse to give anybody any shine off my profile. I paint things in pictures. The ones that know, they know. But ain't nothing stopping Crowley, kid. And I know ain't nobody been down the situation that I've been down in my life to even compare to what I had to overcome just to get to this point to finally I can boss up and free my. And I always been a boss. I always been making. I can't talk on that. Let me calm down. Let me shut up. Let me take a swig of coffee, and then we'll go over these last two slides. Let me take a swig of coffee. Take a swig of this coffee. Okay, let me get back to my comment. Okay, let me get that comment off of there, or it's gonna hold it. Hang on. Let me get to my bandits because I couldn't even hardly get to the news because I got to talking about this social media shit, man. It's its own monster if you want to know my real journey and what I had to overcome and the individual I had to kind of distance myself from and elevate from, or no disrespect to them, but I had to do what I got to do because I walked by a different path. So now let me talk about the news. Okay, the Supreme Court ruled to not uphold your favorite President Trump's tariffs. I don't know what type of an impact this is going to have on society right now. I don't know. I don't know. A lot of people are complaining about it. I know he was pretty upset. I think he was really upset at a couple of the justices that he appointed to the Supreme Court that they didn't side with him. And I don't know. I don't know. They just said it was unconstitutional how he did it. I don't know what the impact will be. I think a lot of people said things are going to get a little bit cheaper right now because the Supreme Court ruled in the way that it did. I don't know. I don't know. My thing is to just throw the news out there because that was one of the headlines that came across. And I know there was a lot of talk regarding this tariffs and how it can possibly, how it's been impacting society, how it's been impacting common goods and making it hard for the working people to actually get ahead. You know what I'm saying? To where like business owners, we've been having to increase prices because they putting the strain on us, and we pass the buck and put the strain on the people. It's just what happens, man. I really hate it, but hopefully we could get back to some type of normality when it comes to the prices of the goods out here. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, but I know it's the American way. This is the American way, and I know this. Once the price goes up, it never goes back down. I promise you that. If the price fluctuates, it ain't never going back down. You have to uh, improvise and adapt and overcome and find out a way to make more money to make ends meet. It's getting really hard right now for people to survive and kind of do stuff that they normally used to do at a fraction of the cost. So maybe things might get back to normal. But that's it on that. We got to keep this show in the hour, so I got 3 minutes to cook on this one. Now, my next clip, I'm gonna put my hat back down. My next clip is regarding this Meta and Google YouTube trial that's underway right now. I think they had Mark Zuckerberg on the trial, right on the stand right now getting testified. And they're stating that the apps is more addictive than tobacco. What's y'all thought about that? Let me edit this that way it don't go away. What y'all thought about the trial regarding the social media, how it's so addictive to children and that it sucks people in? People get addicted to it. Time goes by, they not doing anything. What do you think about that? Crybaby 47 is the I didn't know that comment was so. Okay, I'm gonna slide back to my comments, man. That's a lot of people's favorite president, man. They say that he's one of the best in history that they never walked through there, man. I'm talking about you go on the road. Hold, let me get back to Zuckerberg first, and I might vibe out for about 3 or 4 minutes past the time. But regarding this Meta and Google YouTube trial that's underway, now I know for personal fact that even with me, not even being a younger mind, just me dealing with social media and taking it seriously the way that I have, you can find yourself on there sifting if you don't watch out and you don't have a plan with it. You can find yourself scrolling, like literally, because like once they know that they got your attention on something, you know what that next clip gonna be? It's gonna be something that has your attention. Do you know that? I didn't know it was that many comments. It's gonna be something that got your attention. You gonna keep fucking scrolling, and you look up. Guess what? An hour or two don't went by. You like, damn, no, how? I know it's addictive. Now, is it addictive like tobacco? Might be, but that's what the case is. It against the Meta and the YouTube and the Google's YouTube. They got them in the fryer right now on trial somewhere. I'm not sure where it's at. But Hey man, it's interesting. They're very addictive. I'm telling you, man, listen, I could be in bed right now looking at something on YouTube, and I know the next video will come up is going to attract my attention. And I know 30 or 45 minutes to go by when I know I could have been using that time to put towards something else. That's just me, and I'm an adult, and I have a problem with it. I can only imagine a younger mind. Oh, I'm gonna leave it alone. My job is to throw the information out there. You can make your own determination. If you be 100 with yourself, you will know. You will know what the answer is. You see what I'm saying? For real, for real. Now, let me get to some of these comments real quick, and I think I'll take the show over maybe a couple more minutes. Let me see here. Okay, I said, let me start. No need to earn this. Self-sufficient, but mute is relentless. Oh, you right about that shit, Mario. I don't. You right. Let me see. It's got a charger saying with gas with a buck gallon versus today it's over 3 gallons. Okay, let me get to some other comments. I see you got your. I see you keyboard warrior in there right now. You fall for what you willing to trip. Hey, Stripe leader. Who said the apps are addictive, especially for the youth, and there's no real checks and balances. In fact, it's the opposite. They want you addicted. I can see that. It's worse than tobacco. Mario, you on something on there. I ain't gonna even lie. I said the best loser, not telling the truth and unintelligent draft dodge. Oh, he hard. Oh, I understand your perspective, DH. I understand your political perspective. You know what I'm saying? Not only are they addictive, they are having real life effects on mental health with online bullying and the diplomatic downs. Okay, let me just kind of put some of these comments on the screen because I'm reading them out loud for the other platforms, because if you're on YouTube, I can literally put your comment on the screen, but that's why I'm having to read them out loud just in case. If anybody re-looks at the show later on, you can get the full dynamics on what was going on YouTube. So. And again, the show is over 1 minute. Thank y'all. Okay, hold on. Let me slide over here. Garden got it. So what? Because they can't and don't take the time and patience to do so. I feel you. Oh, y'all appreciate your comment, Tina. Hey, you know we locked in. Mama Sita, I see you speaking, brother. Coach Knox 10. Appreciate the love, family. Do you like doing pine straw? Absolutely not, but I'm good at it though. I don't like fooling with it because most people don't pack the shit down. They use the blower to push it up. I literally pack it down and almost have it looking like mulch. Wait till I get these metal glasses. Y'all finna see what I see. Man, it's coming, bro. Y'all finna see some real cold, like, oh, that's how he do it. Oh, man, that take a lot of time to do it like that. That's why my shit be looking so damn good. I put it on everything. That's why the clips be looking like that, and I don't have to edit. No edit button. I like the sweater on the go. You know we locked in, family. K9 checking in. Appreciate you, fam. But that's gonna be the conclusion of the show. That's gonna be the conclusion of the show. Hold on, they making me put this thing in here. Unable to verify. Come on now, TikTok. Don't do me like that. Okay, there we go. All right, this gonna be the conclusion of the show. Thank y'all for tuning in. We're gonna start with the lowest follower first. And I can't believe it's IG out of all people. IG, thank you for vibing out with me, for real. It's been fun. Y'all stay with me for the top of the morning because I got to test out this good Joe right here. Thank you again for Humphrey Street Coffee. Thank you again for the coffee, man. It means the world to me. You could have sent that to anybody else, but you chose me, and that means the word IG. Appreciate y'all. Y'all stay with me to the top of the morning. I'm out. We're going to end that, and we're going to share that one. Okay, hit the share button. Hold on. Let me type this in. We're going to do this one at a time. Let me see. 222, real talk live. That fast. No edit, no nothing. Okay. Now, who's next? Golly, they neck and neck. Okay, YouTube obviously going to be last. Okay, we neck and neck. Golly, they've been showing so much love on TikTok. They got me 15.1K likes. Damn, that's a lot. Okay, we're going to have to get TikTok. You're going to be, okay, I'm going to have to get rid of Facebook. Craig, my brother from another mother. Hey, man, tell your wife I said hello. Tell Maggie I said hello. Go upside son head for me because I know he running amok. Tremaine, appreciate that family tapping in, man. You know we locked in. Everybody in here. Hell, hey, Action Jackson. Bro, we locked in too, man. For real. And I appreciate everybody. Y'all stay with me to the top of the morning so I test out this fresh new coffee. Y'all stay with me. And I'm going to end that broadcast. And TikTok, you next. Again, thank y'all again for vibing out with me. And y'all stay with me to the top of the morning. It's coming up in about as soon as I can get up out of the bed, and I've been struggling getting up here of late. But we're gonna start making a valid effort on getting up a little bit earlier than I've been doing. So let me end that. Okay, we're gonna end that one. Okay, congratulations. They send me applause and all that. Man, I am looking pretty damn. I'm looking at that sweater. Yeah, it's hitting. Okay, now you too. Hey, thank y'all for the vibe out. Thank y'all for the support. Thank y'all for attending another successful show of the Real Talk Live. Hopefully, y'all found out a lot about me. Y'all find out, just a little bit about more of my history, my story, on how I came up on here and what's to come for me. Bro, the sky is the limit. This is just the beginning. This is only season 3. You know, it started heating up season 3, season 4. This is only season 3. The splash that I'm gonna make this year is gonna be epic. And don't worry, I'm gonna film everything. What they say, oh man, I ain't got time to film social media. I ain't got time. We're gonna let them live up. We're gonna let them live up. But when you really like it, it only take you 1 minute to do a video. It only take you a minute and a half to upload it. Maybe 5 minutes to upload them on 5 applications. That's all it takes. It don't take me that long. How about that? Oh man, you got time to do it. I ain't got to. We gonna let them live. Hey, thank y'all, YouTube, man, for my guys that I'm in with. Lauren, thank you for vibing out. My brothers, DS, DH, On the Go, Stripe Leader, Big Shang, I know he might be asleep. Everybody who rock with me, the other guys, Jeff's Lawn Landscaping, everybody. Mario, man, I appreciate your support. He trying to be a sponsor. I appreciate that, man. Volkswagen Planet, bro, been in with me for a minute. Everybody else is in the room that I can't see. Thank y'all for vibing out, bro. I'm only gonna get better. I'm only gonna get better. The show go get better. And then also the reason why I gotta get this show out here because it's almost 6 minutes past. The reason why that I'm transitioning to only YouTube, this is like next week will be the last week because guests are gonna start coming on my Real Talk Live. Now, for you to get on this Real Talk Live, you see what the standard is. You know you might have to put it on at nighttime, man, just to slide on the show because we gonna treat this like another episode of CNN. You know, another episode of what other sitcom or of a Fox News or something like that. But except not that, because a lot of them lean so far a certain way. We're gonna be right in the middle. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to talk to people from both sides and we want to get some honest opinions. And I might start pulling people up on a panel. You know what I'm saying? Just speaking about things outside of lawn care. I might have different people around the world to come in and do different things. And I can do that on a Real Talk Live. We go diversify ourselves this year and just keep growing. Tap into different markets. But again, this is only the beginning and I'm starting to get used to it. So how can I do it better? How can I reach a different mass of people? You know what I'm saying? Sky's the limit, man. Y'all stay with me to the top of the morning. We got big ideas. Let's just make them come true by not doing this, but actually by showing it. You see what I'm saying? It's a big difference. They doing all of this, but I'm showing them a lifestyle, and I'm showing them where I'm at and where I'm gonna be. Let's let them live, though, man. Y'all stay with me to the top of the morning for real. And I'm out.